At the very start, so 12 months ago, when I was like, nah, I've just had enough. I'm not pretending anymore. I just fell apart. I just had everything going on. Everyone was like, oh, this guy's amazing. He's doing all these amazing things and he does all this for everything else. And then behind the scenes, I just fall apart and collapse. And I just got tired of doing that. You know, I got tired of living this life of hiding who I really was, which was someone that wasn't always doing okay. For most of the part, I do really good, but sometimes I wasn't. But, you know, and it's like people's social media feeds. You only ever see the highlight reels, you know. So for once, it's just about saying, you know what, the highlight reels are there, but so are the low light reels, and this is life. And, you know, so at the very start, you know, when I just said, no, that's it. I'm out of everything for a while. And I pulled back from everything. And I become a recluse before we're even in lockdown. So I'm handling lockdown really well because I actually took 6 months off and just stayed at home and just went and saw doctors and counsellors and, you know, started to eat properly well again and, you know, getting fitter and that. So at the start, I sort of didn't know who I was. I was like, well, who am I? Who am I? If I've taken this mask off, who's behind the mask? Yeah. And when I look in the mirror, the guy's still there that I know. You know, I think about my childhood a lot because in amongst some of the bad stuff, there was some really good stuff too. Like, you know, some of my favourite memories of either going mushrooming with mum or, you know, I used to do a lot of hunting and gathering for our family, so rabbit trapping, fishing. You know, mum and I used to go and put nets out, which isn't illegal today. And it wasn't legal back then either, but we used to catch a heap of fish together and, you know, all these experiences that I have. So when I took the mask off, there was still me there, but there was a part of me that like, I need to just sit in who I am and redefine myself again. And it wasn't a lot of changes, but there was some changes just about saying no to people. You know, one of my biggest things I couldn't do was say no to people that asked me for something, and I'd break my back to make it happen or make it work, you know. And, you know, I dealt with stress and anxiety poorly, you know. So today I said to everybody, you know, people want me to be involved in stuff, and I go, nah, not doing it. I'm having some time off, and I don't know whether that's 12 months or, you know, 12 years, you know. As a mentor, I was like, I just need some time to find myself again, and, you know, maybe I'll go back into that space, maybe I won't. But so, yeah, I finally learned to say no, and I'm putting myself first. Yeah, so after 47 years, I've finally learned to say no. So it's never too late, people. That's what I'm saying. It's never too late to be a better version of yourself, and it's never too late to change your life around. So.